Yeah, well, hey, you get back. We'll get to that marketing department event. Recent seasons, oh, it's time for a new rival, Sergio. Not even going to attempt to waste anyone's time, let's just go for Sergio. But it is Thursday, folks. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 82 of our F1 23 My Team Career with Team Chaseliner. And it is time for the Canadian Grand Prix. Even the computer agrees it's time for the Canadian Grand Prix. That's another video done, dusted, and ready to roll. If you do like the content you see, don't forget to consider hitting that like button. Also consider that subscribe button as well. Goes a long way to helping the channel, and it also tells YouTube to pull a finger out and promote people just that little bit more. I think it is time we spend some cash, so let's spend that, and hopefully the money that we got coming in the meantime will get Callie up and running as far as, well, not Callie up and running, but we'll get her renewed with a contract. I haven't been impressed with Callie this season, to be fair. I don't know why that is. She's just not qualifying very well. Oh, do we have a new engine we can take for this Grand Prix? Oh, that's a shame. Give it all. Give it all. Give it all to me now. Give it all. Give it all to me now. That's what we're talking about. She's 96 rated and she's only got 5 points to her name. She's being beaten by everyone else. Anyway, Jackie leads away by 31 points from Max Verstappen. Then comes Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Liam Lawson, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Oscar Piastri and Esteban Ocon rounded out your top 10. Very tight and very compact in the middle of that field. And we just have 4 drivers who have yet scored. Guan Yu Zhou, Felipe Drugovich, Nick De Vries and Logan Sargent. Though then again, who else expected anything different? Anyway, we're going to take practice and qualifying with the girls. I'll see you on the other side of this for the Canadian Grand Prix. She loves this track, does Jackie. Let's hope that she shows that to you all in this race for you.
Lights Out in Canada is approaching at a venue where the island was built for the 1967 World's Fair. The world has gathered once again. Welcome to the Canadian Grand Prix. A 2.7 mile circuit, peaking at around 190 miles per hour. 2 DRS zones, 14 turns, tight corners everywhere you look, and a very narrow track. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. The governess lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, Mayer, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Liam Lawson, Verstappen, Gasly, Drugovich, Bottas, Zhou, Tsunoda, Albon, Sargent, De Vries, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. A warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who is beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about the governess. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, they've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far. But whether they can keep that up long term...
So I think you'll all agree. There was no doubt about this. Oh my gosh, she's almost in the wall on the formation lap. There was never any doubt about this. Oh, that's... Hey, that told us we were purple. So I thought it did. Trying to tell us that we weren't in the right place. I've just had to deal with someone on Instagram. One of those digital marketing people. Oh, your SEO is this. I can do this for you. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, scammer. How do they get your details for Instagram anyway? Anyway, let's go to the 5 red lights here at the Canadian Grand Prix. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, Jackie on pole, lights are out and away we go. Callie's in P6 and she gets a decent stop, but she's stuck behind the McLaren, which had an absolute stinker of a start. I mean, an absolute stinker of a start. She's now gone down to P7 with Hollywood Lance Stroll all over her rear end. Jackie now disappearing off into the distance with Hamilton and Leclerc all over her back end. Hopefully they can stay away for the better. That'll be how I'd want to celebrate this Grand Prix. Oh, was there a Did anyone see it that right in the middle there? Is that a bit of texture thing, or is that just the track? What do we think? Oh, nice. Oh, she really attacked those curbs nicely there. That's what she does at this circuit. She just attacks the curbs nicely as Hamilton thinks about a move into the hairpin at the bottom of the circuit. Callie now P7. So all good at the moment in Callie's neck of the woods, but will it be all good going forward as we head down the St. Lawrence Seaway straight? St. Lawrence Seaway on your right, just out of the shot there into Champion Chicane, the Champions Wall, just on the... My God, she attacked those curbs. One of those days she's going to attack those curbs and she's going to end up where she doesn't need to be. Now we're going to go on to the start of lap number 5. And we've got Alex out. Well, we've got Felipe Drugovich out in front of Alex Albon, Guan Yu Zhou, Valtteri Bottas in attendance. And Albon and Zhou fighting over P16, but Zhou around the outside of turn 2. I've got the hiccups going now, which is not good. I might need to hold my breath between recordings. No, it seems to have sorted itself out as we now go. We see Zhou down P16, but Jackie and Hamilton have it. Hamilton's coming to have a look now. He's thought about it. Side by side into the hairpin, but there's no drive around there for him. She's just going to get the drive off, and what she does then perfectly is she uses her ERS down this straight, and then she saves the whole rest of the lap. It's the perfect strategy almost, because she can carry so much speed into the corners, and Leclerc's thinking about a way to get past Hamilton, but it's just not going to happen. Speaking of it's just not going to happen, Alex Albon is having a look at Zhou again. Zhou a bit deep. That's a bit deep for the Chinese driver. He's going to give... look at this train he's got behind him. He's got Albon, Bottas, Sargent, Magnussen, De Vries, Tsunoda. And it's going to be Bottas around the outside of Albon, who might use his teammate to get a bit of a tow down the St. Lawrence Seaway straight. And indeed he does, but here comes Albon back. Here comes Alex Albon. They're both sucking off Guan Yu Zhou. What? No, I didn't mean that. I really didn't mean that, folks. I'm sure Guan Yu Zhou is an upstanding member of the community there. And oh my God, and now the Haas of Magnussen is all over the back end of that man. As we go a little further on to lap number 6. And we can see Charles Leclerc is all over the back of Lewis Hamilton. I think Leclerc has had enough of seeing the back of that Mercedes. And he'll get up into P2 just before they hit the chicane. That was a great move there from Leclerc. And now he's going to go after Jackie. But if I know Jackie, I think she's going to hold on and just hold on for the better. As let's take a look now at Lando Norris, who's got Carlos Sainz company side by side into the chicane. Wow! I have never seen the map pulled off in all the games I have played here. It's usually down the inside that works. Excuse me. But Lando and the Carl Lando partnership with Callie Mayer right behind him. You got Piastri and Hollywood Lance Stroll also in attendance there. But I think Carlos wants that position back. He's like, give it here. You might be a mate, but I want it back. And he is going to get it back. Will Callie now have the drive to go after Lando into turn 1? No, Lando's going to go after Carlos again. This is great racing between the Carl Lando partnership. Side by side into turn 1, still side by side into turn 2, and I think he's going to hold on to it out of turn 2. Yes, he will. Great action there from Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris to give the crowd something to be entertained by, as Leclerc is thinking about a move, but in. It's time to get some freshies on. It's time to get fresh tyres for the Chaseliner now. Now, where's she going to come out? I'd like her to come out in front of Felipe Drugovich here. That would be ideal. Stroll has just gone through. Now, there goes Drugovich, so he's come out behind Drugovich. Can she come out in front of the Chinese the Alfa Romeos? Yes, she can. That's brilliant. So she has somewhat clear air to play with, but on to the next lap, and it looks like everyone else is coming in now to react to that stop, apart from George Russell. Because Mercedes don't want to double stack their drivers. So Leclerc is in, Hamilton is in. We're seeing both of their pit stops right now. And oh my God, that was close to an unsafe release with Lando Norris. Piastri is still out there. There goes Callie. No, there goes Jackie. She's fighting with Felipe Drugovich up the road. I think she has got past Drugovich. And if she hasn't put Drugovich in the way of that's going to work out for the better. But where is George Russell going to factor into all of this? George Russell coming in for his stop now. I imagine he's going to come out behind Hamilton and Drugovich. Sainz and Callie coming in. Piastri's coming in as well. Is there? So that's him in. George has been held. Oh, he got held by Callie and Piastri. That might put Callie right on the back of George Russell. We'll never know. Jackie's already gone through. There goes Leclerc and Hamilton. And that's going to put... I tell you what, it's going to be close with Lando here with George Russell. Let's have a look. No, it's going to be just about right there. So George Russell into P4 and making that strategy work just a little bit. Just a little bit more. As we see Alex Albon and Guan Yu Zhou still fighting. And it's over P17. This is the cut. This is where we're going to see all the action here. It's going to be here. This is where our action's going to be. And we have to accept that because everyone else at the front is just so close to each other. It's ridiculous how close they all actually are. And I didn't think they were all that close, but it's a statistical factor, unfortunately, that they are that close, and we just have to live with that. It is what it is, and that is the end of it. But still, they're fighting each other. As who are we looking at? We're looking at Kevin Magnussen around. See you later. Kevin Magnussen goes around. Did he get any damage from that contact? I think he had a bit of contact with the wall. He took the long way around. But that's him done and dusted as we go to Hollywood Landstrop. What is Verstappen doing down in P12? And more to the point, why are we not celebrating that fact? Who's he got? He's got Lawson Order. Dum-dum. Oh, look at it. It's actually Aston. Look at this. Aston Martin Red Bull. Aston Martin Red Bull. I've just seen that both of the Red Bulls down here, Verstappen and Perez, they've had an absolute howler, and Lawson is up into P12. That's what you do, happens when you mess with the law. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, Jackie has been gapping them. Who doesn't love a good gapping every now and then? We'll keep that one to ourselves there, but if these two continue to fight side by side, Jackie's just going to pull off into the distance, and we'll see you later. This is practically a wrapped-up Grand Prix, but Leclerc keeping it nice and neat and tidy with Lewis Hamilton. It's what you love to see as we go to... we saw this on the track of Hollywood Land Stroll under attack from Lawson Order. Dum-dum! And Lawson looking up the inside of turn 1, round the outside of turn 2. He's got mediums on, so he should pass Stroll like Stroll was standing still. See what I did there? Stroll, standing still. I'll get my coat. I'll get my coat. We'll be seeing you all later on. But this fight between Leclerc and Hamilton still ongoing as they head down to the hairpin at the bottom of the circuit. Jackie now 3.3 seconds ahead of the pair of them because they just won't stop fighting. And Hamilton now into P2. Has he got DRS? Yes, he does. So that's going to make... Unless Leclerc stays with him. See, if Leclerc stays with him, he's not doing too badly. Now, Lawson has disappeared off into the distance. And I think Hollywood Land Stroll, his home Grand Prix, is about to be passed by Max Verstappen down the St. Lawrence Seaway Straight. This is probably going to be the easiest pass that Verstappen does all day as he heads into the chicane, round the outside. Brilliant move. Would have loved to have seen him bin it in the wall there, and now we're back to Aston Martin Red Bull, as we see Aussie boy Piastri, and he's looking in the back of Carlos Sainz, mate. Yeah, he's going to stick Carlos Sainz on the Barbie. I'll make more of them, but we're going to get away with before somebody steps in. Somebody will step in. I don't know who it'll be, but it'll be somebody. But move Piastri up to P7. And Callie maybe next on the list, as she's looking to try and get past Carlos somewhere, unless Carlos has a problem. See, if Carlos has a problem, then Callie's got him banged to rights, and she can go after Piastri. And I think Carlos is just going to hold on there for the moment, but up at the front of the field. Well, they've closed the gap a bit. Callie did get... Callie and Sainz are fighting each other. That's what you love to see. Get in there, Callie. P7 for her. But up at the front of the field, it's been an absolute cakewalk. It's been an absolute breeze. You may as well just call her the Queen of Canada right about now. It's another victory in Canada for the Queen. Thanking everyone as she goes. It's what you absolutely love and adore seeing, which is fantastic to see. Absolutely fantastic. Give her driver of the day as well. We may as well call Canada a home circuit for now.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. Natalie, fill us in. What was it that helped the team achieve their success today?
Well, they managed their tyres to absolute perfection. A tyre whisperer, in fact. And that is what set them apart.
Yeah, this is getting to be an all too familiar sight right here. Jackie P1 in Canada.
That's for sure.
And she's loving life. She's absolutely loving life. What more needs to be said here? Yeah, you can stop shaking hands now. You can stop shaking hands there. That was enough handshaking there, sir. We have a 2-second time limit on handshakes. Champagne sprayed, and you know what that means right about now, don't you all? Oh, yes, it does. You know what it means.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
So let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. The Governess increases their championship lead. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to the Governess.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
We will gladly join you for the next one next time, but Jackie Levine, the Queen of Canada, she wins another Canadian Grand Prix from Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lando, Oscar, Callie P7, Carlos Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly, your top 10. Take a look at the rest of them here, all the way down to Kevin Magnussen, who had his little spin, and then he had his little moment in the sun as well. All in all, job done, good work, easy W, celebrate. And that right there is exactly what we're talking about, and exactly how it should be done. Chalk that one up as a big fat massive W, ladies and gentlemen. Big fat massive W. We move on to the next one, which is, what's it going to be? It's Austria next week. Ooh, Austria. I don't know about that one. Honestly, don't know about that one. But it'll be interesting to see what the Red Bull Ring is like now that we get back to what we need to do. 8.3, there we go. We've got Callie's money for a contract renewal, which is all well and good. Let's put in some reaction training for Callie. Let's go do some PR filming for her. And should we go do the sim event? I think we should go do the sim event as well. To be honest, we don't need any of the durability upgrades, because we're level 3 on everything, can't we? Which is how it should be. And that new engine paid absolute dividends. I bet it pays dividends in Austria as well. 96 rated and only a handful of points to her name. It's an absolute shocker. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Playlists will appear all around momentarily. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content at your viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, be correct. No place to world, can't be kind to other people. We'll see you on Monday for the Austrian Grand Prix and F1 23. We'll see you tomorrow to see how Valtteri and Guan Yu can do around the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the Canadian Grand Prix and F1 Manager 23. Got a feeling that they're going to do adequately well.